remember, even with sex, I got to put in most of the work, like the actual physical work. I got to put in that work too. And instead of just thinking, oh, I want to fuck. My question is, does she deserve all that work?
The Bad Boy membership is for guys at various levels of the game. You can be a guy who has never talked to a woman, or you could be a guy who is just trying to improve his game. Either way, these easy to follow steps in the Bad Boy membership program will help you become the man who will attract beautiful women. I've helped thousands of men achieve success in the dating game, and I want to help you achieve that same success. Remember, in order to attract, date, and have sex with beautiful women, there's really just one thing you need to do. Examine and practice the game on a consistent basis, and what better way to do that than to join the Bad Boy membership program. So in the Bad Boy membership, you get a different 45 through 90-minute audio/video series every month, filled with detailed, easy to follow, step-by-step content that will help you attract beautiful women, and unlimited email coaching, a $49.97 value you get for free. You get all of this for only $97 a month, and remember, you can cancel anytime. Don't miss out on this opportunity. Click below and join the Bad Boy membership today.
What's going on, bro?
What's up, man? It's been good, man. How's it going?
Chilling.
Good, man. Yeah, man. Just
wait,
relax.
Who is this? You sound familiar.
Oh, the pounds are heavy, man. The pounds are heavy.
Pounds are heavy, yo. Shit, what's going on with you, bro?
Oh, it's going good, man. Yeah, man. Just relaxing, man.
That's what's up, man. Yeah, man. I just finished up some work, so I said, let me get on here, see if anybody wanted to chop up game. You know what I'm saying? What's going on with you, though?
Yeah, man. I just been working, man. Just focus on my career and stuff, things like that, man. Yeah, okay. I saw that you build your Instagram account quite well, actually.
Yeah.
Like you put your lifestyle and things like that. That's actually, I think that's on the Bad Boy membership.
Yeah, that's a little bit of that is on the Bad Boy membership, but I'll be honest with you, I got a lot of that game from Fresh Prince CEO.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? When we worked with those guys closely, you know, they put us on to a couple of strategic things to do to get your Instagram popping and all that stuff, because they live their life on social media, so and they in Miami, so they get everything going. Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I think social media definitely helps. Like it's like a portfolio of your lifestyle. You can get professional pictures, things like that. Airbrush it. I use Photoshop. That can definitely help. Like if you meet a girl on Tinder or real life, you could get them to follow you, and they can see more of your pictures, like the things you do. And that can make them quite interested in you even more.
Right.
Yeah.
That's what's up. So you saying you focused on your career? You ain't messing with the girls no more?
No, I'm still at the moment I will be messing with girls. I'm just taking a little bit of a break at the moment, but I will be messing with girls and stuff. My situation is a bit different because I live with my parents, but hopefully looking to move out and things like that.
Okay.
But yeah, that's what I'm doing at the moment.
Okay. It sounds like the fact that you live at home, you're saying that's a reason why you're not really messing with chicks right now. Is that what you're saying?
No, that's not a reason why. I'm just taking a break.
Okay.
From it at the moment, but I'm still learning like game, things like that, and like sometimes I'll take break from girls and just learn and reflect on things that I did wrong, because 2020 I did a lot of wrong things in terms of my game, and now I realize, okay, I shouldn't do this. I can do this better, and especially watching the live streams, watching you, I understand what I can do to improve my game now.
Mm-hmm. And what are those things that you think you can do to improve your game?
So one thing I think I can do to improve my game is improve my appearance. Also, the when I approach girls, build tension, when I speak to them. Also use my Instagram to put pictures of myself, so use it as a portfolio. Also, just approaching more girls, things like that, and having like a unique style in my appearance, a unique look.
Right.
Like even cutting, like for example, shaving my own hair by myself to keep myself fresh all the time.
Got you. Yeah. I mean, I was gonna say, like, you look like you could use a shape up right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. You don't want to wait till you back dealing with the girls, man. You want to look like that all the time. You understand what I'm saying? You want to try to be fresh as as much as you can all the time. You know what I'm saying? Because the thing is, like, for example, you never know when you gotta go to Walmart or what do you have over there, like, as far as stores and shit?
We have like Top Man, Next, all sorts of things. Nike, JD Sports,
Right.
everything.
So sometimes you just got to get up and go pick up something from the store, some deodorant, or you just got to buy some shit for whatever reason. And those be the times when a chick that you find attractive will be there. You know what I'm saying? Like, she'll be in the aisle, or she'll be on the line, or whatever it is. And it's like, damn, I should have, you know what I mean? Like, I should have, not to say that being dressed a certain way will stop you, because you can still approach. You understand? You can still approach if you want to. But what I'm saying is, you being already set how you want to be set gives you a better chance. You understand? Because at that point, you'll be a little bit more confident. You'll be a little bit more comfortable with your own appearance. And then she'll feel that energy from you. And then, you understand, you have a better chance of getting what you want. You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely, especially where I live in a city. So it is easy to like meet girls. Actually, it is quite easy. It's not as big as New York, but it's still easy. You could go to the Central Park and meet girls there, even use Tinder, and things like that. So it is quite useful.
Especially in any major city, you always want to be, at least semi-fresh. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you could always have that level or that standard of appearance of how you want. So you can, so you could always have that confidence and even, not even just for girls. Like, sometimes, you might meet, like a dude that you might want to network with for work or for different things. Like, I remember when I was in Mexico the other day, I was in this cafe and I saw this dude on his he was on his laptop and he was trading Forex. You understand what I'm saying? And I approached him and I had this long conversation with him about, the different aspects of Forex and where he learned all this shit from and how much money it takes to start, because that's what he does. He lives in Mexico and he just trades Forex now. You see what I'm saying? But the point I'm trying to make is that when you're comfortable in your own skin and you're not thinking, oh, damn, I'm scruffy. Oh, damn, I didn't shower, and you're smelling yourself like, oh, shit, like, your energy is spread between all the things that you think might be wrong with your appearance and not focused on the conversation. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, that's what it's really about. It's not really about looking a certain way. You look how you want to look. But the fact is, I want you want to be comfortable so you can put your energy into the conversation so you can relate to the other person. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's what it's really about.
Yeah. I will be honest, like, when I was first learning game, because I think I started watching the channel Lucario in the beginning of 2019. I started to understand it, but then I kind of like saw these other content creators come up and different people when they're talking about, oh, you need money, you need this, and I'm kind of confused. But then when I started to like talk to different girls and find out different things, I realized, okay, it's not really about the money per se, and there are girls maybe that will use a guy for the resources, but that's because they view you a certain way and they don't like you. If you think you have to have a certain watch or a certain necklace or a car or a big house or apartment to meet a girl, that means that girl don't like you. It's as simple as that. And that took me quite a while to actually understand that.
Right.
Probably 6 months to really understand that concept, because there was a time where people talk about high value. I'm like, fuck, like, what is going on, you know? And then all the real game just got, I don't know, hidden. So could you have all this high value crap? So it's like, who's really telling the truth? So you know, once I realized it's not about money, it became easier to learn the game, you know.
Exactly. Yeah. A lot of the thing is, a lot of the things we talk about, man, they're life lessons. So they might actually take a lifetime to learn. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, you know, because we talk about this stuff because we have respect for it, not because we're just trying to sell something or because we're trying to, you know, brainwash anybody. Like these are things that we live by ourselves, and not just live by, but we're striving to be examples of it every day. You understand? Yeah. So it's not like I always say this, like we don't come from a place of like perfection or that we're better than anybody. You understand? Like we have a level of understanding based on our experiences, so we might be able to, you know, impart information to other people. But in no way are we perfect. You get what I'm saying? Like, we're still striving for that, like, always striving for that next level of game and that next level of confidence and being, you know, sure about yourself so you can, you know, stay on your square and be what a man is supposed to be about. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. It's a lifelong thing. It never stops. It never stops. You know what I'm saying? Because even when you think you've figured out game and then you get one girl, right? And then you start talking to 2 or 3, that third girl might come with a whole host of different problems and issues. And you're going to have to learn something totally new to tackle that problem. You understand what I'm saying? And so on and so forth. And even if you just got one girl, when you go from just, you know, meeting and dating to the vetting process, and then maybe you get more serious, maybe you want to, you know, make her exclusive, maybe you want to make her your wife. Even after becoming a husband, that's still a whole nother level of game that you have to work on. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. So, and then when you have kids, if you have kids like me, I got nephews. You know what I'm saying? And my woman, she had 3 kids, and I helped her raise those 3 kids. So even learning how to raise children and be a father figure and all of that shit is different levels of game, bro. Like, you got people looking up to you, trusting your judgment, you know, wanting your protection and your leadership and your safe, and you know, trying to make them safe and secure and managing your money. And it's so many different things, bro. It's so many different things. So, you know, don't ever beat yourself up if it takes you a while to learn it or get it. You know what I'm saying? It's a process. You know, that's another reason why we encourage being on the Bad Boy membership, or at least being on some type of regimen where you're always exposing yourself to more and more game. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, even like making mistakes can expose you to more game. Like, exactly. Like last year, like one mistake like I made is, you know, I'm on this app, you know, I'm talking to a girl, and you know, I'm getting to know a girl, and then I'm messing up, you know, in certain areas, trying to be serious when I barely even know the girl. You know, you're supposed to wait 12 to 18 months preferably, you know, and the girl should be doing things for you, you know, because you don't, if and there may be things you're doing, for example, that are making the girl see you as a relationship guy, when she really has done nothing to earn that yet. And exactly. And, yeah, so that's one thing I learned, and I kept making the same mistake over and over again. But now I realize to not make that mistake, and to focus in other areas, you know, to actually use Instagram as a portfolio, as well as, you know, a way to just show your lifestyle and network with people. Right. Some people are saying only use Instagram for business. Like, these high value people are like, only use Instagram for business, and just silly things like that are just making it, you know, trying to shame people that, you know, into not wanting to, or anything like that, you know, shaming people into not wanting to have fun or meet girls, which is sad, you know.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you know, with that being said, like,
when it comes to being a man, it's about being that rock. It's about being stable.
So first, you're gonna have to find discipline within yourself. Do you have that type of discipline? Do you even have the heart to be ruthless?
Women need leadership. It is in their nature to seek out leadership.
You know, you can't do it 99, because all that's part of a man. You got to do it 100.
Apparently, these women out here having sex with somebody. Apparently, they're getting pregnant with somebody. Shoot, somebody getting some.
You should look at something like hypergamy and allow it to inspire you to always be evolving, getting better, expanding, developing.
There are things you know, there are things you don't know. Then there are things you don't know you don't even know.
There can be 10 of us in one room, and there's one question, and there's 10 correct answers, all different.
You got to remember that life is about balance.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like business, you should take some type of pleasure in business, and you should take some type of business in pleasure, like to some extent. The problem is when pleasure overrides the productiveness of business. You understand? That's when you know that you're out of balance. If you're getting too much pleasure from a situation and there's no productivity, you're not making money, or you're not getting what you're trying to get as far as the benefits and resources, then that means you're out of whack. You understand? But you know how they say that if you love what you do, you never work a day in your life.
Yeah.
Right? It's something like that, where you choose to do something that you enjoy. You choose to do something that really signifies and relates to who you really are as a person and as a man. You understand? So then when people see you on Instagram and then they meet you in person, it's the same person. You get what I'm saying? The problem is with a lot of social media stuff is that people, they do a lot of shit on Instagram that they would never really do in real life. So then when you meet them or see them, it's like you're meeting a whole different person, and that's where the imbalance comes in, because you're not really balanced. Like you're going out of your way to do something just to show somebody something on social media.
Yeah.
When I went to Miami to check out Fresh and Fit, like shout out to those guys. Like those guys they're the real deal. Like what you see on camera is the same guy in real life. You understand what I'm saying? For the most part. And I really respect that. You understand? Because them dudes are flashy, but they live in Miami, so it's really a part of their lifestyle. You understand? Yeah. And so I can respect that, and I can see that as if that's how you got to get it, then that's how you got to get it.
Yeah, 100%. I think life is about balance. You know, and it is about enjoying yourself as well. Like you don't have to wait until you're 35 to start dating. I don't know why people, like, there's some advice going around, wait until you're 35, like stack your money in. Your sex drive. I mean, I don't know how it feels like how does it feel at your age? Do you feel like you've lost energy, or does it feel the same?
Like what you mean to pursue
like
women, or
like your sex drive and things like that, your
essence. I'll be honest, man, like I never had a huge sex drive.
Okay.
I'll be honest with you, I never had a huge sex drive. Like I get horny like everybody else.
Yeah.
But I've never been the type of dude where it's like like, you know what I'm saying? Like I've never been that way. But sometimes I'm more horny than other times, or whatever you want to say. But what I've learned in the game and in life is, like, I've tried to attract women for different reasons, other than just sex. Like, yes, there's a basic sexual attraction thing that I look for in a woman, but it's like, since every woman has a vagina, it's like I'm always looking for what else does she come with. You understand? Because look, it's so easy to go out here and fuck any hood rat chick. You understand what I'm saying? Like, cause most of these chicks, if they just think that you could take them to Red Lobster, they'll fuck you. You know what I'm saying? If they think that you can afford a pair of Jordans, they'll fuck you. You feel me? So it's like that's way too easy. So the thing is like, I'm looking for a chick. I know she has a vagina, but what else comes with that vagina? You understand what I'm saying? So that's where I'm at now. It's not, I wouldn't say that my energy level or my libido has gone down. It's just that I'm focused on different things.
Yeah.
Right. So where it's like my libido is there, but it's like it's simmering in the background while my mind is focused on other things that I find interesting about a woman, you know, like based on how she can influence, how she can benefit my life. You understand? What does she come with? You understand? Because remember, even with sex, I gotta put in most of the work. Like the actual physical work, I gotta put in that work too. And instead of just thinking, oh, I wanna fuck, my question is, does she deserve all that work? You feel me? Like those are the type of questions I ask now. I'm not just about, oh yeah, I wanna smash. I mean, pussy's nothing, bro. Like at this point, like I'm 40 years old. At this point in the game, pussy's really not that big of a deal. What's a big deal is, what does that pussy come with? You understand? Because if we could smash and I can make money with you too, like that's the win-win. You feel me? You know what I mean? So like if I could find a woman that knows about real estate, that knows about stocks, that knows about, you know, different ways to hustle, that's what I'm really looking for. You know, a woman that ain't got no debt, that got a good credit score, so we could buy property together and shit like that. You know, that's what I'm looking for.
Yeah, that's probably the best situation to be in. Someone that can benefit you. You know, you see that there's a benefit to being with them, but at the same time, like with the game, you also have to realize that, you know, a girl like that, you know, who makes a lot of money maybe, or knows how to, like, she makes a lot of money and she knows how to make a lot of money. Sometimes girls like that, depending on how they see you, they may look at you as a provider type of guy and be like, you know, I don't want to make money for you or help you, but I want you to provide for me. So, you know, you have to make sure that girl actually likes you, because she likes you. She's not going to see you as that type of guy. Exactly. She's probably going to be the girl who's going to give you money.
Exactly.
You know, she would give you money.
Exactly. And see what I was just talking about, as far as like not being like, you know, or not having sex at the front of my brain. When a woman sees that you don't have sex at the front of your brain all the time, then she starts to ask herself, well, if he's not pressed for sex, then in order for me to be a part of his life, I have to give him something else. You understand? And that's when you'll find the women, they'll start thinking, well, what can I give him other than sex? They'll start thinking that same thing as well. You know what I'm saying? But it's all about how you carry yourself when you meet them and when you interact with them. You understand? Because if while you're with them, all you ever talk about is sex and fucking and this and that, then if she likes you, then it'll be cool, but that's all she's gonna give you. You understand what I'm saying? But if you flirt with her still, you know, of course you're still gonna flirt, because sex is a thing. But if you flirt with her, but at the same time you talking about other things, right? You know, you talking about, like I said, different ways to make money. You talking about spirituality, or you just talking about, you know, just ways to make yourself better as a person, like certain positive, energetic things. Like, you know, you can have a whole different relationship. Like you can turn sex into into something that can rejuvenate your brain. You understand? Like you could turn sex into a spiritual experience or energetic experience that can inspire you to do other things. You know, a lot of people don't even realize how you can use sex. Like, you know, if you ever read the book Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill, he talks about sexual transmutation.
Yeah.
Right? So it's basically the basic idea is using the energy of sex to allow you to like accomplish other things in your life. You understand? So the same drive and excitement that you have for sex, you put that energy towards something else. You understand? Yeah. So if you have a woman that understands that type of philosophy, literally while you're having sex with her, she can be whispering shit into your ear, you know, telling you, oh, you know, how powerful you are, how she loves you and how she loves your power, and you know, you're a king and you're gonna be successful, and I'm here to support you. Like a lot of people don't know about certain things like that. Like a woman is not supposed to be just a sexual object. Like she's supposed to be inspiration. You understand? Yeah. She's supposed to be living inspiration. You understand? That's what a woman could be to a man. But most men settle for the sex. You understand? Because they don't have a certain level of game. You understand? But a woman can inspire. Like, you know how they always say behind every great man there's a good woman, right? That's a part of that. Like a woman can inspire men to greatness. I mean, you should you should see, and that's the thing. It's like a relationship that works with each other. Because as a man, I meet a woman and I'm a leader and a man of a certain caliber. You understand? And so I raise the character of that woman up within my circle, right? And as I raise her up, as I elevate her mind and I elevate her awareness of spirituality and energy, she then becomes a source for me. You understand? Because we're all human, right? And as men, we're gonna be leaders. We have to be strong, but sometimes we could be weak. And those are the times that the energy and all of the game that you put into your woman can turn into a source of strength for you to keep you going. You understand what I'm saying?
So like a woman can motivate you,
Yes. And not to say, and again, I'm trying to be clear that I'm not saying that a woman should be your number one motivating factor. I'm not saying that. You understand? You should be your number one motivating factor. You understand? Your motivation should come from within. But what I'm saying is, as a human, as a flawed creature, there will be times that your energy level might come down, or maybe you had a bad day, or you understand what I'm saying? Where it's like, man, this fucking world, or things are happening, and it's like, yo, and then you have a conversation with your girl, and the game that you gave to her, she'll actually spit it back to you to remind you of the king and the leader and the powerful man that you actually are. You understand what I'm saying? And that's literally because you put that game inside of her. You understand? It's kind of like you got some money and some jewels, and you put it in a safe. You understand? And she's the safe. And if you ever have a rainy day, you can always open up the safe and use those resources. You understand? So those jewels that you put inside of that woman, when you have a rainy day, you could go to that woman and she will remind you of the game that you gave to her. You understand? Yeah. That's the sign of a good woman. And again, that's something beyond sex. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? So, I just think, but look, every man has his, goes at his own pace. And so a lot of guys are going to have to fuck a whole bunch of women to even get to where I'm saying. You understand what I'm saying? Like, because they have to get all of that shit out of their system. Meaning that they have to have a bunch of sex. They have to, go through a bunch of women just to, satisfy that need or that desire. And then once they do that, then they can start focusing on other things. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think, I definitely agree with that. No, definitely agree with that. I think in terms of a guy picking a woman for any type of thing that they want to do, especially if they're looking for something long term, I think the mistake that I made and a lot of guys make is it's like when you get pizza, for example, you have the dough of the pizza, but that dough could be a bad piece of dough, and you could be adding toppings onto it, but the dough is already bad. So a lot of guys, they get the bad dough and they try to train her up, but she can't be trained because she's a piece of bad dough. So they need good dough, and then it'll be easier for them to train her up. So that's what I realized.
Facts. Yep. That's facts. That's facts. Not every woman is a not the brain. Not every woman has a brain that's fertile. Meaning, not every woman will allow you to plant seeds in her brain and allow them to grow. You understand? Not every woman can do that. We talked about that. About finding women that are coachable and things like that. You understand? So yeah, man, it all works, bro. It all works. What time is it over there?
What's the time? It's 9:32.
Oh, 9:32
p.m. Yeah,
that's what's up.
I think it's because you're in Miami, isn't it? Or
I'm on Eastern time. I'm on the East Coast.
Okay. Yeah. It's not that. It's like an hour from behind New York or something like that. London. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's what's up. But yeah, man, it was cool chopping it up with you, man. I really appreciate you being a supporter and a viewer of our stuff for all this time, man. We really appreciate you.
Yeah, definitely, man. Continue support, man. It's good to have this type of information. It really does help people. People do need it.
Yes, sir.
I definitely need it. Yeah.
Yes, sir. All right, bro, man. I'm gonna holler at you, man. You take it easy, all right?
Take care.
All right, peace.
Before you go, click the link below and go to badboymembership.com. Now, badboymembership.com is a place where you go to get 45 through 90-minute audio and video dating advice tutorials every month. Listen, I know you're tired of being rejected. Go to badboymembership.com. I know you're tired of being afraid to approach women. Go to badboymembership.com. I know you're tired of not getting the women that you want. Go to badboymembership.com. Listen, I know you're tired of being alone on a Friday night. Go to badboymembership.com. Now picture this. You'll go from not getting what you want when it comes to you dealing with women to actually getting what you want, to being the guy women want to be with, women want to date, women want to have sex with. All you need to do is go to badboymembership.com, follow the steps, learn the game, implement the game, and then you will get the woman you want. Make sure you go to badboymembership.com today. Click the link below.
What's going on? It's your boy Miles Cunningham, and what I want to talk about today is the Bad Boy Membership Contest. All you have to do to be eligible to win the Bad Boy Membership Contest is to be a Bad Boy member. See, what we realize is that when guys join the Bad Boy Membership, they make the transition from simp to player very quickly, and we're just trying to make that transition just a little bit easier. So here's what you get if you win the Bad Boy Membership Contest. So here's what you receive if you win the Bad Boy Membership Contest. A bottle of Bad Boy Cologne by Carolina Herrera, New York. A luxury designer timepiece. And a $100 gift card. To increase your chances of winning, share this post in your story, tag 3 friends, and subscribe to Mr. Lucario or the Miles Cunningham YouTube channel. The link is in the bio. And follow Real Mr. Lucario and Miles in the Game on Instagram. The winner will be announced at the first of the month. Good luck.